actually a pretty cool DeLorean up here. I'll see if I can get a video of it. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this DeLorean or not. I'll see if I can get a shot of it. It's kind of in the middle of traffic, right over there. That's not something you see every day. But anyways, head up to Hardway right now, so we'll see you guys once we get there. As you guys seen in the last clip, I went up to Hardway Performance because my truck's been acting kind of strange the past couple weeks. Say I'm at a stoplight and I give it like 3/4 throttle. Once I hit about 45 miles per hour, it just completely falls on its face and won't go anywhere. I have to let completely off the gas, wait a couple of seconds and get back into it, and it acts fine. And then on the highway, if I'm say doing in between 70 and 75, just cruising down the highway, it'll cruise for about 10 minutes, falls on its face again. It's completely nothing. I can throw it to the floor and nothing happens. So I have to, what I do is I just pretty much let off gas completely, wait a couple seconds and get back into it and it's fine. But once again, if I get up to 70, 75, another 10 minutes later, falls on its face again, it's nothing. And if I go to pass somebody on the highway, see if I say like I'm cruising behind somebody and I try to just give it a little bit of fuel to get around them, it just falls on its face. And another weird thing is if I'm doing over 80 miles an hour, there's no issue. If I'm just cruising at 80, I can cruise from here to Tallahassee to Orlando, Miami, all the way back. As long as I'm doing 80, truck's fine. In between 70 and 75, it just wants to fall on its face. I have no idea what's going on with it, or I had no idea what was going on with it. Went up to Hardway, met up with Skyler to check on his 4th gen Cummins. They threw a code reader on it, and unfortunately it is the VP44 on the truck, which is kind of weird because I put a new VP on this truck less than a year ago. It was actually July of last year, right at the end, like right at the beginning of August. As you guys know, the truck's really been down for about 6 months. I haven't really been driving it, so there's not that many miles on the new VP44. I already called Thoroughbred Diesel last week or so just to see if they would still warranty the VP44, and luckily they said as long as I get changed out within 2 weeks, I can go ahead and send them this VP44 and they'll send back a new one, which is a remanufactured one. I don't know if I'm gonna go with a hot rod or anything. I don't know if I want to spend the extra money for a hot rod, because the end goal of this truck, if I do keep it, I do end up wanting to P-pump it. So that's the only reason why I took my Edge off and sold it. And the only reason I did not go and buy a hot rod VP44, because in the end, I do want to end up P-pumping this truck. So I'm trying to throw all that extra money aside just for that later on. Like I said, Thoroughbred did say they'll stand behind this VP44. So I already talked to Caleb. We're gonna go ahead and I want to go ahead and give Thoroughbred a call tomorrow, see if they can go ahead and send me a new VP44. That way I don't have to wait like a week or so. I don't have to take this one out and the truck be done another week and then get the VP44 in and then put it on. So hopefully they'll go ahead and send me one. I can go ahead and take this one off, put that one on, and then send this one back. But I'll call them tomorrow to see if that will work out for them. But yeah, that's how the second gen's going right now. If there's not one thing, it's another with this truck. And unfortunately, the first gen doesn't have a P-pump on it, or I'd come over here and steal it.
Suck my dick. I'll trade you VE for it.
Nah.
How'd you tell your people that my truck should be done this week?
Oh, your 4th gen?
Yeah.
No, I don't talk about your 4th gen too much. I don't like it. I need to throw a picture up of the wheels when you rolled them out here to put them on the first gen. And I'll throw up a picture. He actually rolled these wheels out and just put them beside the first gen to see what they would look like. And I think they look good. I would honestly run it.
Once I get rims for it, for the 4th gen, I'm going to put those on here.
Yeah, I would love it.
You can put that picture up in this one just because they can't see it with a truck bed on.
Yeah.
It looks a lot better.
Here, I'll actually roll one of these wheels out for you guys so you guys see what I was talking about. I'll throw a picture up as well because obviously the bed's not on there. So you won't get the full effect.
Mosquitoes are bad.
Welcome to Florida.
Never been there, is it nice?
Woo! I think you should leave it a primer color too.
No, not doing that. I'm gonna try to finish my project at least.
That looks so good. Dude, leave it primer, leave the hood red. I don't think you should paint the hood. I think that's like the original. I wouldn't paint it. Yeah, that looks good.
I know it looks good, but it'll look better whenever it's finished.
And you gotta leave the chains on there too.
Huh?
You gotta leave the chains on there too.
I already took it off.
Let them drag.
Got the chain delete kit right here, bro. I had no clue what that was B for.
I'm not telling.
It did have twin stacks though. Remember?
Yeah,
The Instagram picture?
I could played a part in it. There's dirt that's kicked up on here. All dirt. It's all caked up on here. No telling how long all this has been on here. No telling what we're gonna find underneath either. It actually isn't that bad. I figured whenever we took the bed off, it was gonna be covered in rust. It's honestly not that bad. He did do a rear disc conversion on this truck as well, if you guys didn't see in the last video on this truck. This bed also took us forever to get off. It was only me and Skylar, so we kept having to inch it just like inch by inch off the frame. It was a pain. My bed actually wasn't too hard to take off. I took it off with a crane, but whenever we went to go put it back on, it was just me and another buddy, and we just lifted it up, put it on, put the gooseneck ball hitch lined it up, and put the 6 bolts in. And honestly, it wasn't bad at all. But then again, mine's a short bed, and this is a long bed.
Real truck.
Real truck.
Yeah.
But this is a long bed, so it has like 2 extra feet. Yeah, this sucker was heavy. And another question for you first gen Cummins guys. Every time we crank this now, I wouldn't say it's a knocking, but it's a weird ticking type sound. I'll try to get it turned on for you guys in the next video on this truck. But it's like a weird knocking type sound. Some people were saying injectors, right? Some people are saying injectors.
What's up?
Said some people are saying injectors, or might be the issue, or
yeah.
For the, like I said, I wouldn't say a knocking sound, but
it's a pretty solid tapping, if you will.
Yeah. So if you guys have first gens, and if you know if there is like injectors could lead to a tapping problem, definitely let us know down below. But yeah, guys, don't make this video too long. I know it's kind of a boring video. I guess you could say it's kind of a vlog type video. And if you guys like this sort of stuff, I mean, I can start recording more often. Nothing's really happening. Just like I said, we took the bed off. I'm going to clean up this a little bit. Make sure to talk Skylar into putting these forces on here. I think it looks good. And we got to tint the windows.
You got to subscribe to do that though.
But guys, sorry for the kind of boring type video. I'll keep filling you guys in on the second gen, what's been going on with it. Still waiting on, I actually had to reorder the wrap. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last video. I don't know what's going on with it. It was on back order, they said, so I want to try to go through another company for the wrap. I went through 3M first, and it was on back order, so probably going to see if I can find another company for that. Cube's coming this weekend. I called and ordered brackets, but unfortunately they called me today and told me that they were on back order, so everything for this truck. You were there for that phone call. Oh, you weren't there for the phone call, but anyways, everything for everything for my truck has been on back order here recently. Hopefully the BP44 won't be on back order so I can get the truck up and running again. But yeah, once again, sorry for the awkward video, but as always guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.